Good morning. Excited to worship with you all for the second week in a row. It's great for us to have time to be together and to just pause our weeks and remember how good God is and think about the great things that He has done, the ways that we've seen His love. And I'm excited for you all to get to hear from a lot of our staff and a lot of our friends of camp as we go through the next few weeks. So today, Jenny Kate is going to open us in prayer. Adonai and Danae are going to sing a song with us. Ashley Wade from Jones Memorial, she's going to be leading us in our devotion today. Dana's going to sing Lord of the Dance, and Stephanie is going to sing Light the Fire. So I'm excited for us to worship and spend some time with God this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you are having a great start to your day. I'm just going to open us up in prayer. Jesus, I just thank you for today, and I thank you for who you are and what you've done for us. I just pray that in this time of confusion and fear, I just pray that we find peace and that we find understanding in you. I pray that we just take this time to just rest in who you are and to really seek you above anything else in our life. I pray that we remember that you are working all things for our good and that you are always with us. I just pray that as we hear the worship and the devotion this morning, that we can just see you in those things. And I just pray that throughout our day that we just remember that you are above anything else in this world. Amen.
Hi, Camp and Community friends. This song is called River of Life. It's got some motions. So if you're in a group or another person, one of you is going to start off down here, and the other one's going to start standing up. When we get to the chorus, the group on the ground is going to spring up, oh well, and the other side is going to gush, 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 gush. And then we're going to switch, and then we're going to do it all together as friends. All right. I got a river of life flowing out of me. Makes the lame to walk and the blind to see. Opens prison's door, shuts the captives free. I got a river of life flowing out of me. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. Within my soul. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. And make me whole. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. And give to me that life abundantly. Switch! I got a river of life flowing out of me. Makes the lame to walk and the blind to see. Opens prison doors, shuts the captives free. I've got a river of life flowing out of me. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. Within my soul. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. And make me whole. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. And give to me that life abundantly. Together, I got a river of life flowing out of me. Makes the lame to walk and the blind to see. Opens prison doors, sets the captives free. I got a river of life flowing out of me. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. Within my soul. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. And make me whole. Spring up, oh well, gush, 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 gush. And give to me that life abundantly. Yeah!
Over the last couple of weeks, we've experienced a lot of change. And because of that change, sometimes the feeling that can come from it is fear. I want to share with you a story that really helped me this week. Once Jesus was speaking to a crowd, and after he got done, it was called the Sermon on the Mount. After he got done, he got into the boat with the disciples. And as they are sailing out, everything is fine. And then all of a sudden, the weather changed. The storm started to come upon them, and the waves were crashing. The winds were going crazy. And so the disciples got caught up in fear. And they were so afraid that they ran to Jesus and they said, Jesus, Jesus, can't you help us? Do you not care if we drowned? And Jesus gets up and he says, ye of little faith. And he goes and he stands on the boat and he quiets the storm. Now, a couple of things that really helped me with that story. this week is the fact that, you know what, Jesus can calm our storms too. And sometimes those are inside storms of worries and fears and anxieties. But when we go to him, he can calm those for us. He can give us peace that just doesn't make sense because it just overwhelms us. The other thing that I find very interesting about that story is that when the disciples got scared, they went right to Jesus. And that's what we can do too. So this week, in the coming weeks, as a lot of changes come our way, I want us to remember that we can go to Jesus. We can go to God, and he'll be there for us, and he will give us peace and calm our storms.
So why not do Lord of the Dance? If you want to do the actions are dance, dance, wherever you may be, or hey. And then you're gonna dance around. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Turn this way, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be. Clap, turn that way, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. And then you're going to clap on the verses. So here we go. Go ahead. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced in the morning when the world was begun. I danced in the moon and the stars and the sun. I came down from heaven and I danced on the earth, on Bethlehem. I had my birth. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced for the scribes and the Pharisees, but they would not dance and they would not follow me. I danced for the fishermen, for James and John. They came with me and the dance went on. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on the Sabbath and I cured the lame. The holy people said it was a shame. They was cut and they stripped and they left me on high. They left me there on the cross to die. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on a Friday when the sky turned black. It's hard to stand with the devil on your back. They buried my body and they thought I gone. But I am the dance and I still go on. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. They cut me up and I left up high. I am the light that will never ever die. I live in you if you live in me, for I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. Yay.
Thanks for joining us this morning, and I pray that you have a blessed weekend and next week, and that you take the time to pause and seek God and remember that He is the one who brings peace, and He's the first one that we should run to whenever we're feeling even the least bit afraid. See you next week.